the Royal Shakespeare Company yet? Have they snapped you up? After
Still
today.
waiting for that one.
They will after today. Yeah, they'll be on ringing up already. The phone's probably going from them. And aside from acting, working, and watching the Demolition Ambition, what do you like to do?
I love going to the rugby with my dad. We were Worcester Warriors fans. We still are, really. We've just had a bit of a forced breather until we figure it out. Yeah.
So just to clarify for those who don't follow, Worcester Warriors, they've had to go into administration, is that right?
Yes, they have, unfortunately. But my dad and I have been season ticket holders for like the last 14 years, and we've been to 99% of all the home matches. So it's kind of feel like you're missing a limb when you're not doing that every other week during the season.
Exactly. Let's hope they get things sorted out, if they can, as soon as possible. Right, Hannah, for your bonus questions, I have this choice. It's hit duets. That's life. Hit duets or that's life?
That's life.
Okay, a bit of thought there before you plumped for that's life. That's going to be your bonus topic. So, what's the score going to be?
Well, is there a 0-point Hall of Fame?
No, because I don't allow anybody to walk away with only 0 points. You always end up with 3, so...
Okay, there you go. I've got a target. Anything above 3 would be great.
I'm expecting better things from you, to be honest. So, wish you the best of luck. Wish us all the best of luck in these circumstances. And Hannah, if you're ready for them, then here they come. Which 1977 Status Quo hit was also their opening song when they appeared at Live Aid?
I don't know.
Having a guess at any?
My mind has gone completely blank.
Okay, well, let the time play out. It's rocking all over the world. Rocking all over the world. That one.
Bits and pieces in them. You know, smeared with... not mould, smeared with grease or whatever. I think that's enough of that. And then what's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Richard texts and says, I'm a landlord in Herefordshire. We never had a problem until 5 years ago when a new tenant moved in and complained about mould and mildew. I went to the flat and it was your windows. They had doctor's appointments that proved the mould damaged their health and affected their work. My goodness me. Phil emails, I worked for a social housing company for 2.5 years. In my experience, it's a 50-50 blame thing between the tenant and the local authority. Most properties don't have the correct ventilation to resolve mould, but it is true that many tenants hang washing indoors and that creates moisture. All right, next story coming.
Funny man gets serious with that music, you say?
Romesh Ranganathan.
For the love of what?
For the love of hip-hop.
I'm on a mission to share my passion with the people and spread the joy of hip-hop far and wide. We've got the current stars and new names in the game, and stone cold classics from hip-hop heavyweights.
Let me work it.
I love it all.
Down, flip it and reverse it.
Whether you're a fellow nerd or new to the genre, you have got to join us.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Romesh Ranganathan.
This is a hip-hop education and celebration.
For the love of hip-hop.
Listen now on BBC Sound.
Thank you, Romesh. The government is considering relaxing nursery ratios in England to see staff look after more toddlers at once. Now, in theory, this is to reduce the cost of childcare, with the current cost of a full-time nursery place for a child under 2 being around £14,000 a year. So the government is trying to follow the Scottish model of childcare, where 1 adult can care for 5 toddlers. At the moment in England, 1 nursery worker can only look after 4. I say only, it sounds like quite a job to me. Most nurseries don't want the change. They say it's unworkable and realistically wouldn't reduce costs for parents. The National Day Nurseries Association says Scottish nurseries receive on average more funding per child and are exempt from business rates, so it's not a fair comparison. The issue was recently debated in Parliament after a petition started by parents worried about child safety got more than 100,000 signatures. So what do you think? Should the child